Guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today we bring to you updates on Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi. Well, there have been so many debunkings going on that there is no way Queen Naomi would want to leave palace or leave the marriage between Ooni of Ife and herself without the king knowing about it. It has to go both ways. There's no how they wouldn't have talked about it before she decided to take it to her social media page and share the news, which marriage is a private affair. And how is it that all Ooni of Ife will now chop breakfast like that? According to Goldmine TV, news reaching them by the palace spokesman, whose name is Chief Moses Olafare, says that Ooni of Ife is packaging a special gift for the queen and still loves her, says the palace. The Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, still loves his queen, Prophetess Naomi Shilekunla. The palace said on Thursday evening. It was said that he was packaging a gift that is a special one, noting that separation is a two-way affair. The palace spokesman, Chief Moses Olafare, told the nations and said, and I quote, "Separation is a two-way affair. It is not something that is announced by one party. The announcement of the separation is subject to an agreement by both parties. So to that extent, the palace is not aware of such separation because we all went to bed last night having the king and the queen being together. So if by this morning the queen went to social media to write that she is no longer in marriage with Ooni, we will look into it to see whether or not the Instagram page truly belongs to her and to know the reason behind it. But as of today, this moment, the palace is not aware of the separation. Marriage is a private affair. No matter how prominent the personalities involved, it is a private affair. We will dig deeper and know what happened. But as I said, all of us just woke up to read about the separation on social media. Even by this time yesterday, Wednesday, Kabiyesi was still packaging a special gift for her. If you want to separate with someone, you cannot be packaging a gift for her. I am aware that Kabiyesi was putting special gift for her for Christmas. If he is not in love with her, he cannot be doing that, only to wake up the following morning to hear from the public that she is no longer in the relationship. The Christmas gift has been delivered to her. End quote. This was the spokesman from the palace letting everyone know that this is not true. The allegations that the queen is leaving the palace is not true. Well, the lawyers online, that is the netizens, have all come out and be like, see, we cannot say that the king is lying, and at the same time we cannot say that the post is not true, because the post was basically made by the queen herself, and it was said that the queen's sister also reposted the post made by Queen Naomi, who happens to be her sister. And now no one knows what to believe. Some people are even saying that it's possible that they have issues and they have probably resolved it, and that's the reason why Ooni of Ife is buying her a gift. Well, some people are saying that it might be hackers and this might be the work of some of the queens in the palace. Well, these are all allegations. Don't be me talking. These are things that netizens are talking about and asking questions that they don't have answers to. Well, since the palace has refuted every claims and allegations that Queen Naomi never wrote or typed any of those posts on Instagram, she never shared it and she knows nothing about it. Queen Naomi herself is yet to say anything, but then the palace are the ones speaking on behalf of the queen herself. And another thing that came online, shared online by Goldmine TV as well, was that it is very much possible that our Instagram page was hacked and they need to see to it, as they are already proving this. Sharing on their verified Instagram page, Goldmine TV shared, and I quote, "We are probing possible hacking of Olori Naomi's Instagram page," says Ooni Palace. The palace of Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, says it is probing possible hacking of Olori Naomi's Instagram page. It denied knowledge of the report that the marriage between the monarch and his wife has ended. Olori Naomi had announced through her social media handle on Thursday that her marriage to Ogunwusi has ended. But in his first official reaction to the claim, the director of media and strategy of Ooni's Palace, Moses Olafare, said as of Wednesday evening, Ogunwusi and Naomi went to bed as husband and wife. According to him, separation in marriage cannot be done by one of the parties, stressing that the probe will be launched into whether or not Instagram page of Naomi was hacked. End quote. Well, some users under the comment section took and said if it is actually true, the Queen would have voiced out since yesterday that she didn't upload the post. A video of her saying her account was hacked would have been uploaded, but even till now, we never hear her say pim. They are trying to settle it amidst themselves, but to be sincere, the announcement is an embarrassment to the royal family. End quote. This is from a user on Instagram letting us know that truly, if this upload is not true, the Queen herself ought to have come out. A video ought to have been made letting the world know that, see, I know nothing about this post at all. I don't know anything about it. And that way, we'll be able to know what to believe and what to trust. Furthermore, according to Olafare, the spokesman of the palace, Ooni left the palace without any iota of disputes with his queen to participate in a 3-day music program tagged Memorable Moments with Music at the Museum Center, Lagos State. He said Osun Paramount ruler was simply looking forward to returning home to his family only to see the reported separation on social media. Olafare said marriage is a private affair between two spouses and the marriage will come with an agreement between the two, and if the marriage is to be dissolved, it will also come upon the agreement between the two. So to that effect, the palace is not aware of the separation between the Queen and the Ooni of Ife, because even Kabiyesi only saw it on social media like everybody. A night before yesterday, when everyone went to bed, there was no indication to warrant the reported separation of the marriage. In fact, the previous day was when Kabiyesi brought a brand new car to serve as a Christmas gift to the Queen. So if you are planning to separate with your wife tomorrow, why will you buy a car for her? And so it became a surprise to everyone, including Kabiyesi, when he saw what was reported on media. The palace is unaware of this because there are traditional procedures to follow. I can confirm that there are no issues at all to warrant that. At least as at 2 days ago, there was no indication at all. The car was delivered to her yesterday after she has written that thing she wrote. As I speak to you, that car has been delivered to her. Everybody is still surprised and we remain surprised. Well, we are watching. End quote. This was Olafare letting everyone know that we are unaware that is the palace people. Well, this story is becoming true. Initially, it was that everybody went to sleep. On Wednesday, Kabiyesi and his wife went to bed without quarrel. In another post shared online, it says that the Kabiyesi was not around. It went for a 3-day program as the Kabiyesi looked forward to reunite with his family from Lagos down to Osun. But on his way, he saw the post, and this sounds like two stories. As one says Kabiyesi was in the palace, and where the other says Kabiyesi was not in the palace. Well, maybe I'm the one missing out on one or two things. We hope that Queen Naomi herself will come out to the public and make the announcement with her own mouth, letting the world know that she is not separating with her husband, the king himself, Ooni of Ife or Jaja too. As she has said and prophesied that this marriage was orchestrated by God himself. Well, guys, there you have it. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and drop your comments in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.